Hello friends, my name is Kajal Singh. I am a CA Finance student and pursuing my articleship in Shah and Company. Today I am going to discuss on Caro 2020. But why this topic is so much relevant? Let's get back to 1992 when the stock prices increases to 4,400%. BSE Sensex rises to 4,000 mark. Obviously, it was not the regular day, because the months after which the fraud of 4,000 crore was confirmed by the bank and the stock prices steeped down to negative mark. Yes, you are correct. It was the Harshad Mehta scam. This was not one fraud that we have witnessed. There were other corporate fraud like 7,000 crore Satyam fraud in 2009, 27,000 crore Sahara fraud in 2010. But why I am giving you this statistics data? The reason behind the same is the people and the stakeholders are losing their interest over the corporate practices. And this made central government to take a stringent action against this fraud. And here the entry of the hero comes, the auditor's role into the play. This made reporting responsibility under section 143 subsection 11 to report on this fraud, and Caro 2016 replaces to Caro 2020. This till now we have discussed on Caro 2020 how it is established, but to whom this Caro is applicable? I am going to ask you, is it applicable to all the companies? Then the answer is no. Caro 2020 gives exemption to 6 companies. But on what basis this exemption is given? First, any specific amount limit. Second, any company which is regulated under any section. Third, any company on which time and cost will more be harmed. So what are these companies? First, banking company under section 5 clause C of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Second, insurance company under section 4 of Insurance Act 1938. Third, small company under section 2 subsection 85. Fourth, OPC under section 2 subsection 62. Fifth, section 8 company, and last is private companies. But for all private companies, exemption is not given. They have specified 3 conditions for the exemption. First, the paid up share capital and the reserves and surplus should not exceed 1 CR on balance sheet date. Second, borrowing from bank or any financial institution should not exceed 1 CR at any point of time. And third is revenue from operation including discontinued operation should not exceed 10 CR. For this applicability, 3 things to be noted. First, the paid up share capital includes equity plus preference. Second, the accumulated losses, any profit and loss having debit balance or any miscellaneous expense which is not write-off can be set off from reserves and surplus. And last is Caro 2020 is not applicable to consolidated financial statement except 21st clause. So this is all about the Caro 2020 introduction and applicability. Let's solve some examples on this applicability part. First, Abhar Limited is having a paid up share capital and paid up share capital and reserves and surplus of rupees 1 CR on 31/3/22. Second, the loan outstanding from bank and financial institution is 1 CR. Revenue from operation is 10 CR. Is Caro applicable for FY 21-22? Then the answer will be yes. This limit is only for private limited. When you heard about the public limited, means here the example is given of Abhar Limited, which is a public company. The limit should not be seen. Without seeing the limit, we have to say yes. So yes, it is applicable because it is a public company. Second, will your answer change If it was a private company in the above question, then the answer will change. The answer is no, as it is satisfying all three conditions of private limited. Third, other limited, not a small company, took a loan from Mr. Niradar in FY 21-22 of rupees 1.5 crore. Is Caro applicable? Then there is a little catch over in this question. In the mere provision, it is written that loan from bank or any financial institution, but over here loan is taken from individual. So about the applicability part, we can't comment. So the answer is loan from an individual is not a condition of Caro, and so we cannot comment on Caro's applicability. Example number 4. What if the above loan was taken from bank? The answer will be changed because it is taken from bank and it is more than 1 year. Then the Caro will be applicable. Example number 5. Ashirvad Private Limited having a paid up share capital and reserves and surplus less than 1 crore, turnover which is less than 10 crore, and loan from bank was 1.5 crore. Is Caro applicable? Then the answer will be no, as it satisfies all the conditions of small company. So the Caro gives exemption to small company. Example number 6. Ashirvad Limited converted into Ashirvad Private Limited on 1st May 2021. Advice on Caro's applicability for FY 21-22 and 22-23. Means over here the public limited is converted into private limited. So for public limited the Caro is applicable, but for the private limited the limits have to be seen. So we can't comment on second year. So the answer is for FY 21-22 it is applicable, and for FY 22-23 no comments as we need data of FY 22-23. 7th, what if in above question Ashirvad Private Limited got converted into Ashirvad Limited? Means over here the private limited is converted into public limited. Then for both the years the Caro is applicable. So thank you so much for this video, and the second part will be released on key highlights. Second is checklist and the small mnemonics how to remember the clause name with number. Thank you so much.